Joining me right now is New York Congressman, Problem Solvers Caucus co-chairman, and House Ways and Means Committee member Tom Reed. Congressman, it's good to see you. Thanks very much for joining us. Your reaction to this news from Governor Cuomo's aide?
Well, I will tell you, and now we have Governor Cuomo, second in command, essentially, on a taped confession to fellow Democratic lawmakers, admitting she committed criminal activity to cover up for what they were hiding from the federal officials that were responsible to get to the bottom of this and make sure that skilled nursing homes and nursing homes themselves, that we learned what happened with the COVID-19 positive order that sent 15,000 people to their death that Cuomo issued back in March. This obviously cannot go unaccounted for. And that's why we were arguing this in the committee yesterday when we were demanding that transparency and accountability be part of this COVID-19 package. But most importantly, the days of Cuomo are going to be numbered in Albany here. But most importantly, we need to start with this second in command. I'm going to be looking at filing a personal criminal complaint against this individual today in local law enforcement offices as well as federal offices, because she needs to be arrested today.
Well, she's saying that the group hid it and didn't report the transparent numbers. Why is she taking the brunt of it? She's going to be arrested. I mean, who else was involved, and what was behind this decision to send COVID patients to nursing homes?
This was Governor Cuomo's order that was in effect for 46 days that killed 15,000 of our fellow New Yorkers. That Governor Cuomo needs to be held to account. But I'm going to make sure every person who needs to be held to account and be held for justice for those 15,000 souls is held in regards to their activity. And she openly confessed in a taped confession to engaging in criminal activity by hiding this from federal authorities that were responsible to making sure this data was accurate. She is a criminal actor here. So I'm going after her right now, but don't make any mistake about it. Governor Cuomo will be held to account, and this is where it starts. And thank God we are getting to the bottom of this COVID disaster that Governor Cuomo ordered 15,000 New York residents to their death.
Well, and we just learned that it's 15,000 yesterday, right? I mean, new numbers were released on Wednesday. Just Wednesday, we learned that it was actually 15,000 seniors in nursing homes and assisted living facilities who died of this virus. And they told us that it was 9,000 originally reported. Obviously, she admitted this. Why did she admit it? Tell us how this all came about and how you finally realized that there was this massive cover-up going on.
Because we didn't give up. We as a team, from Steve Scalise, Lee Zeldin, Elise Stefanik, we have been holding the governor to account. Janice Dean, God bless Janice Dean. I was in her living room when this report came down, celebrating the fact that finally the angels are speaking and demanding justice be done. And I will tell you, we are going to get to the bottom of this, and that's where the Attorney General, the Democratic Attorney General for New York, thank you. Thank you for doing your job, and I appreciate that. Because what she did is she started the cracks to unravel, and now we're starting to see in the daylight that justice is being done. And let's get this second in command arrested, hopefully today, by filing this criminal complaint. And I will tell you, let us then pursue Governor Cuomo to the end. He's got a knack of throwing his people around him to take the responsibility that he should be taking. And they're sitting in jail. One of them right now is sitting in jail as we speak. But this is the problem. When you're the leader, you should take responsibility. And Governor Cuomo, it's coming to you, and you're going to answer for this because 15,000 people died because of your order.
Well, we haven't seen any accountability or admission here. When he did that press conference the other day, he just said, well, people died. That's what's important, not necessarily an order to send these patients into nursing homes. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people were upset by that press conference he gave.
Amen. And remember, it's Governor Cuomo's order that sent these people to their deaths in the nursing home. They sent COVID-19 positive patients into nursing homes where our seniors who did not have COVID-19 were exposed to this virus for 46 days. When the federal government said, don't do this, when we as elected officials at this time said, don't do this, you're going to kill people. And you have this going around the state, and we'll get into that on another day. But I will tell you, accountability is coming.
That's unbelievable. All right, let me ask you about the $15 an hour minimum wage. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told reporters that, look, it's going to be in the next stimulus bill. If not in this $1.9 trillion stimulus, the Congressional Budget Office projects that the 2021 deficit will hit $2.3 trillion even before more relief is passed, Congressman. And we know that we're talking about $5 trillion at this point in stimulus thrown at this economy in a year. How can Democrats justify this kind of spending? Is it working? And I know that there's more money left from the CARES Act that hasn't been spent.
Maria, amen. Yeah, and that's why we're willing to come to the table and talk to Democrats about a reasonable package. But we still have $1 trillion unspent from money we've already approved. We just did $900 billion in December. But I'm willing to be at the table to come up with a reasonable package and get this done. But, you know, the $15 minimum wage, this is the old D.C. game, right? They promised their progressives that they would put this in the AOCs, the Bernie Sanders, and look at the hoodwink that's going on here. They're lying to their progressives to get their support for this package, and they know that it's not going to be in this package. And I'll just tell you, I'm watching this thing unravel as we speak. And to President Biden, we're here to work with you. We want to solve this problem for you. I want to be part of this solution. I'm willing to sit at the table. Let's get vaccines, $160 billion. We've got bipartisan support for that right now. It could pass today. Let's work out a deal that's reasonable. But $1.9 trillion with these extreme ideology, illegal immigrants getting benefits. You got the $15 minimum wage that you're putting a marker down for. This is not the time to put this agenda of politicians into this mix. Focus on what the country needs, and you'll have Republicans in spades joining you.
Congressman, before you go, I mean, we're seeing all of this spending. I know soon into it is going to come the revenue raise, and that is higher taxes. Here's what one analyst this morning at Cowen and Company is saying. Expect an immediate pivot to Build Back Better recovery bill, $4 trillion in spending, including $2 trillion in tax increases. Congressman, how soon will we see a second bill which includes $2 trillion in tax increases, in your view?
I don't know how you're going to get that through in regards to, you're going to have to do that on a bipartisan basis. And if that's the extreme policy that you're going to be proposing, I don't know how that's going to work. So these guys have to stand down, come back to reason, and also don't pacify the extremes. Extremism has taken over Washington, D.C., both on the now on the left, but it's been there on the right. And we're willing to stand up to it in regards to calm down. Let's come up with a compromise position.
All right, Congressman, it's good to see you. We'll be watching the developments. Thank you, sir. Congressman Tom Reed.